And there is a time to be quiet, and there's a time not to be quiet. When is the time not to be quiet? Mordechai, when he saw that the Jews were going to die, he took 250 kids, babies, and he took them into a yeshiva, and he made them read Tehillim, Mishnah, Gemara. When Haman saw that, he said, I'm not going to defeat him. That's the beginning of the downfall of Haman, the yeshivot. When it's the time to save yeshivot, we're not allowed to be quiet, Rabotai. And I have to do my part. There's a very special yeshiva. So I want to say that Esther talked. When did she talk? When there was a need to talk. And there's a need to talk right now. There is a yeshiva that's called L'Man Achai. What's L'Man Achai? For the sake of my brothers. That means I don't see a person as my father, my son. I'm equal to you. L'Man Achai. For 21 years they've been taking Bukharian kids off the streets. Not just Bukharian kids. I had a kid. I remember I didn't have money to buy a wedding ring. And they gave me my first job as a biology teacher right after I got out of college. And I had an Ashkenazi kid in my class. Today he's learning in Morristown, upstate. He's a kid at Bachar Yeshiva. And they accepted every kind of kid, every kind of child. And they never said no to anyone. And the rabbi over there in charge, he's mamash. He doesn't even know what the word no means. And this yeshiva, after 21 years, which is the oldest yeshiva in Queens, the oldest. And this yeshiva went through Lev Levayev's hands. Tonight is the day of Avner Levayev, so may his chut, change something over here. And they went through everyone's hands. They went through every shul, Beit Gavriel, every single one. They were everywhere. And they're coming to a stop. Like, they just have nowhere else to go. Like, nowhere else. And there's 40 kids that used to be in public school. Not in different yeshivas, and they just jumped to a different yeshiva. They used to be in public school, Forest Hills High School. And these are kids that used to smoke marijuana, and they sell jewels, and they sell all these kind of devices, and all this kind of, and they come to the yeshiva, and suddenly these kids could tell you who the Rambam is, and they could tell you who the Maran is, and they could tell, at least the kids in my class, who the Bach is, and they'll tell you who the Mishnah Brura is, and they'll tell you what's Hilchot Shuvah, and they'll suddenly, they may not be able to read you a Gemara, but they'll certainly have Yirat Shamayim. And to see a school like this just totally collapse for lack of funding, this is a time to put into the account, say this is the time not to be quiet, this is the time to speak. And the school needs your support, and there is a dinner. I'm not telling you guys to give thousands, just to show your face, to show the world that people want to support this place. Say, I'm here and I acknowledge that you exist. Nothing more than that. I acknowledge that you exist. Am Yisrael, in time of the Holocaust, 6 million of us were extinguished by Julius Streicher. I don't want to say his name. All those Gunda Dile Samech Mem and his friends. And when they all were killed, 6 million of us were extinguished. Did we say, they were Ashkenazim? I'm Sfaradi, I'm in the back. My son goes to this yeshiva, I don't care about this. Rabotai, if you're hearing this, that means there's a reason you're hearing this. Let's just show our faces in support. There's a dinner that they're having on Tuesday, February 27th, the night of Tanit Esther. Come, support. Bring another kid to yeshiva. His mitzvot and his children's mitzvot and his children's children's mitzvot until the end of generation goes to your pocket. It's not a time to lose this opportunity. Take this opportunity. Take Esther's advice. Take Mordechai's advice. Speak when it's need to be speak. Quiet when it's time to be quiet. May Hashem bless us all with a happy Purim. Bracha, B'atzlacha, B'chol Meid Meitav, Baruch Adonai Le'olam, Amen ve'Amen.